everyone, this is Teacher Dooney, and I wanted to share with you my experience in the last couple of days. 5 days ago, I was just a stay-at-home mom with my 3.5-year-old son, and I was looking for things that I could do to make some income and be able to stay here with my son. And I was on Facebook and I read a thread about working from home, and someone posted that they have been doing it for a while and they're very happy, and they were able to do it in the hours that their children are asleep. So I went ahead and messaged her and asked her for more information, and she was very nice, and she gave me some details about the job and the pay rate and all of that. And even though I had heard about this company before, it was so much better having someone that was an actual person here in the United States, having some experience with the company, kind of guiding me through the process. So she sent me a referral link and I was able to go on and apply, and it was very, very quick. I filled out the application online and immediately I was taken to the screen where I was able to schedule my first interview. I was so excited. I got very, very nervous, and I started getting ready with all the documents that they sent me and the information to read. They sent me a slideshow where I had to know what each of the slides were about so that I could teach that to the interviewer. They were going to be pretending to be a 5-year-old with very limited English proficiency. I scheduled my interview for Saturday night at 12:30 a.m. and so their times are different from us, so I had to make that. That was the best option that I had, better than 3 a.m. So I was very, very tired because I like to go to sleep kind of early. But I kept myself up and I was so nervous, and I had coffee, and I prepared a very fun, engaging lesson, I thought, and I was ready to go. The system allows you to log in to the portal an hour before your interview time, so I kind of practiced before she logged in, and she asked me a few questions about my experience, and then we went right into the interview part, or the class part, where I was teaching for 10 minutes. And I thought I was prepared. I thought I was ready. I thought I had everything lined up. I had set up in my kitchen where the best lighting I had at night, and I had a whiteboard, and I had Monkey, and Monkey was my helper and my singing companion. And so I sang an introduction hello song to get the student engaged, and I had flashcards, and I had a magnetic whiteboard behind me with a pot and the letters of all the words that we were learning in the lesson. And so every time the student repeated something correctly, I went ahead and put a letter in the pot, and so everything was kind of flowing together, and I thought I was going to do excellent. And I didn't do that bad, but there were things that I could have improved on, so I wanted to share with you the areas that they're looking for and the advice that I could offer you, and hopefully this will be of assistance to you so you could do better if you are interested in interviewing with a company. So one of the things that they're looking for is for you to be engaging. You need to speak a little bit slower than normal pace because they want the student to understand what you're saying, and like I said before, they know very little English. Your time management is very important. I had practiced my 10-minute class and it was perfect, but when I was actually doing it, it went under the 10 minutes, so they want you to be exactly 10 minutes. Make sure that you look at your objective of the lesson and you complete the objective and target the objective. Your energy level obviously has to be very high, and you need to try to engage your student. Simplified instructions was a little bit tricky for me because I was trying to stay with what the slide said, the directions for the teacher to do, and I didn't know how much I could deviate from that. And you can deviate from that, you can simplify it, you can demonstrate, even if it's a review slide and it tells you that the student should know the word. Just go ahead and remind them of what it is and model. If it says circle, you can model the circling. You can do a lot of modeling. You don't have to ask the student exactly what the slide is asking you to do. Just use your creativity and show them, because their language is limited. Make sure that the student is speaking in every slide. That's something that I missed, and I had them repeat a lot of things, and when you have them repeat, you usually cup your ear, and that's a sign to them that it's their turn to speak. But I wasn't doing it in every slide, so make sure you do it in every slide. And just make sure that you remember to use your reward system consistently throughout the lesson. And you can totally use high fives or fist bumps or whatever method you can think of to get the student to feel great about their progress and less intimidated about speaking, because remember, that is the most difficult part about learning a language, is actually speaking. And so we want them to feel very confident in that. As soon as that was over, she gave me the feedback, and just within a few minutes I received an email confirming that I had a contract with them, and that the pay rate and everything, and that if I was willing to accept it, to continue with the process. And I scheduled my second interview, which is called a Mock 1, and I'm going to talk to you guys about that in a future video. I hope that this has been helpful to you, and if you have any questions, please comment below. Thank you for watching.